What if? What if we lived in a world where women didn't have to live in fear of walking alone at night, or of wearing clothes that seem like she's asking for it? What if we lived in a world where people were no longer bystanders? What if we lived in a world where victims were no longer blamed and told that it was their fault? What if we lived in a world where women no longer lived lives ridden with fear and terror after being sexually assaulted? What if? Everyone is in some way, shape, or form impacted by sexual assault. Sexual assault is everywhere. It is embedded in our society, and it is not an issue that can be ignored. About 1 in 5 women and 1 in 71 men experience rape at some point in their life. 37.4% of female rape victims were first raped between the ages of 18 to 24, and 1 in 5 college-age women are sexually assaulted in college, 90% of which never report their assault. 91% of rape victims are women, and 8 out of 10 cases, they knew their perpetrator. These are the facts, and as a college-age woman myself, I'm terrified by them every day. Age, academic grade, prior victimization, alcohol and substance abuse, gender, and sexual orientation are all risk factors of sexual assault. These risk factors make college-age women especially vulnerable to sexual assault. I care about this issue because as a woman in college, it is especially personal and relatable to me. Sexual assault is something that can happen to anyone. It can happen to one of my dearest friends, family members, or even to myself at any moment. I care about this issue because I'm tired of living in fear. I'm tired of having to walk around on my tiptoes making sure that I'm not asking for it, or that I'm not showing off too much skin. I am tired of being scared of going places alone and of walking alone at night. This is an issue that affects everyone in some way, and no one is truly safe from potentially becoming a victim of sexual assault. I have several close friends and family members who are sexual assault survivors, and it is these friends and family members that make me so passionate about this issue. I fear that someday my own daughter or son will fall victim to the horrors of sexual assault. This is not a world that I wish to raise a child in. I do not wish to raise a child in a world that lives in the shadow of fear of sexual assault. Sexual assault is an issue that others should care about because no one is truly safe from it. Sexual assault can happen to anyone, and no one is invincible to falling victim to the terrors of sexual assault. Is a world where people are bystanders and victim blamers really a world that we want to live in? Think about that. How can we go against the bystander effect? How can we stand up for others and ourselves about this issue? I hope that this project can shed some light on sexual assault and help make a change in the very near future. If I could wave a magic wand and do anything to make a difference in the future of sexual assault and the victims of sexual assault, I would do everything in my power to bring a stop to sexual assault, the bystander effect, and victim-blaming society. I would do this through an increased level of education and outreach programs. I would create more places that offer resources on and off campus for sexual assault victims. I want to create a world that is safe from sexual assault. There are many possible solutions to this issue, which include bringing an end to the bystander effect, changing the way that women are portrayed in the media, and making a difference in our victim-blaming society. On the local level, there are many places, such as Safe Place, Chico State Student Health Center, CLIC, rapecrisis.org, Butte County Behavioral Health, and SHARP, that can help bring an end to sexual assault someday. RAIN, Rape Kit Action Project, National Center for Victims of Crime, End Rape on Campus, NSVRC, NCDSV, and National Organization for Victim Assistance, aka NOVA, are all systems on a national level that are working towards solving the issue of sexual assault. What if sexual assault didn't exist? What if people didn't take advantage of others? What if the bystander effect and victim blaming was eliminated completely? Think about what that world would be like. That's a world that I someday hope to be a part of.